Again, we're going to look at buttons this time, and a button is another view. So with the button, we can click. So a button can be like a login button, which you press it and it logs in, or you can just pretty much a button. So a button is another view, so we can add a button that way. I'm going to do wrap content to wrap it. Now we can see a rectangle and it's gray. We can change that color, I'll show you later. And we can customize the text to like change puppy, need you animal changer. And we want this at the bottom. We want it like right in the center right here. So first thing we have to align it on the bottom of the view. So we can do align parent bottom, and that aligns it with the parent to the bottom. And then we can do center horizontally, which will center it horizontally. And then we can also change the background, the color. Now a great place to find colors is by looking up Android material color. These are colors you should be using with Android all the time. So let's think of a good. There's blue. Let's put blue. Put that in. That looks great. Now we need a white text. So let's do. That looks good. Now, as you can see, there's so much space between the text and the buttons. Let's make that a little bigger. Let's do padding. There we go. Now, what the padding did was kind of just made space between this side of the rectangle and the text, and this side of the text to this side of the rectangle. And now I'm going to show you two different ways to make a click on this button. So one way that we did before would be getting our button and then naming it. So animal changer. Now this is going to change. I want this button to change the image to a kitten instead of a puppy. So get the button. I forgot to put an ID in there. Let's put an ID. Animal changer. Or.id.animal changer. Now let's do animal changer dot set on click listener. Do that and then get the animal. Now once you click the button, this is going to run. So we want the image view animal, and we want to change the image to. You want to get the resources. Go into the resources folder over here. Next we want to go into the drawable folder over here, and then we get the file we want. So we want this one. Just drawable.kittens. There we go. And we play it. Now we just have to wait for it to load. Now essentially what we did was create an ID, which is animal changer, and then use that ID right here in find view by ID. This found the view by its ID, which is right here. We got it with r.id. And whenever we click this, it'll change the image. So it should change to a kitten. Yep. Now I'm going to show you a different way of doing this. Same thing. So there's a field in XML that we can do on click. And we can name it. This is going to make a click listener for us, and we can name it like animal changer click. And what we want to do is we want to see a light bulb. Click on it and press create animal change or click in main activity over here. This is going to create a method for us. Now whenever this button is clicked, it's going to see this on click field, and it's going to try and find this, and it's going to call this method into here. So if we do the same thing, first we need to make this image view global. Oops. There we go. Now we can access it. Animal.set image drawable. Get the resources folder. Now get the drawable folder. R.drawable. Let's make a toast message also. Get application context. That's going to get this activity, and then we can do plate. We'll do it for a long period of time. I'm going to show it. And now we're gonna see if that works. Yep, that in fact works. So now you have a different way of doing a click listener. This one seems like a lot cleaner. So all you have to do is just put it into your XML. I think it's a lot clearer than doing a anonymous inner class, because now you have all this code, boilerplate code you have to put in, and this way is a lot better, I think. So that's the end of the tutorial.